We are in a crisis. Is my child at risk? Excuse me, do you know how many days per week your child has a physical education class?
I think maybe twice.
And do you think that's enough?
I think so. She runs around when she gets home anyway, so.
More than half of children receive less than the recommended amount of physical activity each day. Physical activity is great, but did you know that 60 minutes of physical activity daily is recommended to maintain good health? Running around probably doesn't cover that in its entirety. Did you know there's actually a difference between physical activity and physical education?
No, I thought they were the same thing.
At the North Carolina Alliance for Athletics, Health, Physical Education, Recreation, and Dance, we believe that health and physical education build the foundation for a lifetime of healthy choices. That's why we support the recommendations from the CDC, the Surgeon General of the United States, and the North Carolina State Board of Education for schools to provide at least 150 minutes of health and physical education per week for elementary grades and 225 minutes of health and physical education per week for secondary students. Health and physical education are crucial because they teach skills that can be applied to lifetime choices and activities, meaning a kindergartner can utilize what he or she is learning now all the way through adulthood.
She's only 7. Why is it so important for her to be so active now?
There are many reasons. One is that physically inactive children are 600 times more likely to develop heart disease as adults. But most importantly, physical activity and proper nutrition will help your children be healthy and feel better about themselves. Does any of this change your feelings about health and physical education?
Well, yes, I think it is important for Alyssa and all the kids in the community to have PE and health.
In-School Prevention of Obesity and Disease, ISPOD, is the only comprehensive overweight and obesity prevention program in our schools today. ISPOD is multidimensional. Its two main features are a research-based physical education curriculum, SPARK, and a software-based fitness assessment program, FitnessGram. SPARK, Sports Play and Active Recreation for Kids, assists teachers in making better use of the time spent in each physical education class. It is very different from what physical education used to be. It encompasses techniques that assure more moderate to vigorous physical activity and individual success at different skill levels. FitnessGram can track the fitness level of your child, and it even gives you and your child reports that show exactly where your child fits in with nationally approved standards.
When my school began ISPOD and SPARK training, I immediately loved the program. I was very attracted to the small groups, active kids, and non-competitive nature of the classes. Teachers felt the same way and wanted as much information as possible. They said they saw a renewed enthusiasm in their students because the classes are designed to make students feel good about themselves and about their achievements. Besides motor skills, children learn personal and social skills that will benefit them in all areas of life.
How often do you come to fast food places for meals?
Probably a couple times a week.
What makes you come here so often?
You know, it's really close to our house. It's on our way home. We're just really busy, and you know, it's easier than cooking. The kids love the food. I don't have to fight with them about eating, so it's just easy.
Most of the foods offered here are high in calories, fat, and sugar, and one meal could easily exceed the calories your child needs in an entire day. Do you think about nutrition when you order?
No, not really. The kids seem to be okay, and you know, they get to play outside sometimes, and I put carrots in their lunch, so no, I think they're okay.
Do you think overweight citizens and obesity are problems in North Carolina?
I don't really think it's probably a concern.
North Carolina has the 5th highest rate of overweight and obese youth. Overweight is having more body fat than is optimally healthy. Obesity is a condition in which excess body fat has accumulated to an extent that health may be negatively affected. Overweight children have a 70% chance of being overweight as adults, facing higher risks for many diseases such as heart disease, diabetes, and several types of cancer. Every organ in a child's developing body is affected by obesity. Childhood obesity affects our pocketbooks too. In 2006, it cost North Carolina taxpayers over $105 million.
Wow, that's a lot of money. I had no idea.
What do you think is the most important subject your child studies in school?
I'd say probably math or math or science, I'd say.
What about health and physical education?
I don't really think they're that important.
Physical education and health classes can lead to increased physical activity. Did you know that studies have proven that increased levels of physical activity result in greater academic success in subjects such as math, reading, and social studies? Physical activity also increases good health and diminishes a strong likelihood that parents and their children will have to take sick days from work and school.
No, I had no idea it was so important. I guess more emphasis should be placed on physical education.
So
what
what can I do?
The demands on you as parents to juggle schedules while raising children are huge. So here are a few simple steps you can take to support healthy, active lifestyles for you and your family.
Keep coming to the park. Take walks with your family. Play catch. Go for bicycle rides. Stay physically active when your kids get home from school. Eat at home as often as possible to ensure a nutritious meal and proper portions. Cook meals on the weekends and freeze them so you can eat them during the week. Eat at least 5 servings of fruits and vegetables each day. It is easy to include vegetables in meals you already cook, like adding spinach to spaghetti. You will be surprised what cheap, healthy foods you can find at the grocery store. Limit the amount of time your children spend playing video games and staring at the computer. Schedule in advance what television shows you will watch each week, and get plenty of rest. Make your voice heard. Write a letter to your North Carolina policymaker. Talk to your child's health and physical education teachers. Volunteer to help with the fitness gram testing. Go to your local PTA meetings for more ideas on how to get involved.
Obesity is a startling and serious problem, especially among our children. We need your help. You have the power to make lifestyle choices that will impact your child's health and happiness. Obesity is preventable and reversible. So join us in keeping our children healthy.